Welcome back to the channel and to another new episode of things you might not know about WWE 2K22. This one is episode number 4, but as always check out the series playlist for any you might have missed. And here we go again. Secrets, Easter eggs, hidden features and awesome details. This is 10 things you might not know about WWE 2K22. So as we know, the Dirty Dawgs tag team is a default team in this year's game, although by default they do come to the ring separately, with a theme also not available by default in the themes list. But what you might not know is that if you go to the team section via universe mode, then not only do they now enter as an actual team, albeit with a generic animation, but they now also feature their theme music, which normally isn't available by default, as well as their full entrance visuals. So moves with voice taunts are not new for this series, but there is at least a new one for 2K22. Now the move itself isn't actually new, but has just had the audio added, with this move being John Cena's 5-knuckle shuffle. So when you go to hit the signature move in 2K22, it now comes complete with proper John Cena audio. As covered previously in the series, this year's game does feature some brand new updated entrances for the likes of Bray Wyatt, despite Wyatt not actually being featured on this game's roster. Now a couple more to add to that list today include brand new updated entrance animations for both Adam Cole as well as Alleister Black. Despite these two not being on the 2K22 roster, it does look like at some point they were planned to be, with 2K creating brand new entrance motions for both. You can find Adam Cole's under the name of Thunderous Boom, and Alleister Black's under the name Dark Ritual. So the 2K games are no strangers to awesome details when it comes to audio. We've already featured a bunch of it previously right here in this series. Adding to that growing list today is some brand new special idle audio. Now when it comes to idle audio, this isn't the first time it's featured in WWE games, but it is the first time in a while we've had it featured in such detail.
This is a different way to start the match. I appreciate it.
You're the one.
Any day now. Listen, this is a big-time matchup. Both these superstars probably want to take in the aura of this environment.
Saxon, I haven't been this bored since elementary school.
Well, not much has happened, and we've been anticipating this match for a long time.
It's amazing how quickly that anticipation is going up in smoke. Just do something already.
Only the calm before the storm, gentlemen. If the storm ever comes.
It's more of a light drizzle at this point. These two superstars said they wanted to fight, but I'm not entirely sure what this is all about.
The warm-up continues.
Well, warming up is very important, okay? Get your mind right and on track.
They had all day to warm up, Saxton. It's time to throw down.
WWE Universe trying to encourage these superstars to start the match.
Which one of these superstars is actually going to make the first move?
We don't have all day. I got a flight to catch. Someone hit somebody. Saxton, this is about as exciting as your last date.
Hey, you weren't there, Corey. I'm feeling it. This match is going to start now.
Any day now.
I meant now. Listen, we know both these superstars wanted to make a statement in this match, but I don't know if this is the best way to do it.
What is this, competitive ignoring? And our competitors are standing across from one another. This is not exactly a treacherous situation for anyone involved.
Maybe the superstars didn't hear the referee tell them to start the match.
I guess nobody's going to start the match.
Do something.
Sticking with awesome audio, a returning one from 2K20 that remains in 2K22 is the Tony Chimmel Easter egg audio for Edge. Now for those aware of the famous Tony Chimmel voice crack during Edge's entrances, this has been replicated in the games by Greg Hamilton. This special audio will not play every time, but will play during select Edge entrances as well as victory scenes.
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 249 pounds, the Rated R Superstar, Edge! Here is your winner, the Rated R Superstar, Edge!
So for those not aware, in most recent games you couldn't do submissions in matches where you couldn't actually win the match with them. For example, let's say a Royal Rumble. But what you might not know is that this has now been changed for 2K22, as this year you can now finally do submissions in these types of matches. Previously in the series, we've covered how some of this year's new championships feature brand new special audio as well as visuals. Adding to that list today is the 24/7 championship that features its own special audio in matches where this championship is on the line.
The ref holding this title longer than you did, Saxton.
The hottest potato in WWE being contested, the 24/7 championship.
It's the best title ever, Michael. What other championship has been won by both me and Corey?
Correction, Saxton. I won it. You stole it.
24/7 rules being temporarily suspended during this 24/7 championship defense.
Yeah, no sneaking up on the champ like you always try to do, Saxton.
Hey, it worked once.
Now it's fair to say that this year's visuals are better than ever, and for the most part this year's superstar models are the best we've ever seen in the series, which is in part down to brand new updated scans. Now that in mind, these new scans have added body art that wasn't in 2K20 but now features in 2K22, some of which you wouldn't actually know about by default as is actually hidden under attires. This includes various new tattoos for the likes of Rhea Ripley, now LA Knight will be coming to the game very soon via DLC, but what you might not know is that he actually already features on it. That is right, LA Knight already features on 2K22 as the voice actor for Paragon Jay Pierce, a character that features throughout this year's career mode. LA Knight, real name Sean Ricker, is also featured on the in-game voice credits.
Seriously? Have you not been watching Japanese wrestling for the past 6 years? I'm Paragon Jay Pierce, the biggest free agent WWE's signed since AJ Styles. Bigger, actually.
So previously in the series, we've covered how via modding and cross-platform creations, this year we have got playable names we wouldn't normally get to see, for example this year's career characters. But another thing that you might not know about it is that some of these My Rise masked characters can actually be unmasked. Now, no trick to this one, as we weren't supposed to have these names playable, so it can't simply be done by going to creations and removing the mask as you would normally. This can be done for the likes of Al Mago Jr. and Al Ordinario. As always, share with me in the comments any suggestions for future episodes in this series, and stay tuned for more like this coming to the channel soon. Until next time, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.